Hey guys, this is Toya Bree Reacts here. So now we're going to react to
Bungo Stray Dogs
episode 5.
Murder on D Street reaction.
Let's go. Classic Funimation intro. Bing.
The Black Lizard.
Detective agency was attacked by the Port Mafia's military.
He caused some mess. I'm assuming it might take about 3-4 months to rebuild that place. Well, the little section, the windows.
That's how powerful the armed detective agency is.
Hey, Haranochi. A challenge for you. Do you think you can take the marble out of this bottle? I think I
Sir,
can do
that's
that.
so complicated. Oh, she just.
What you wanted?
Why did?
Lovely, aren't they?
Now that you mention it, yes, they are.
Isn't Rumpo gonna help clean up the office?
Hey, Kanakita. I can't stay. I gotta head off to a job.
Oh, have you been
Sir,
called to
what
assist
job
in
did
the
you?
murder case?
Yep. The police are always so desperate for my help. They can't capture a single criminal without me.
Dang, why did I got the police in the first place? They can't do one thing right.
I'm sure it's the best power in the whole country. It's no surprise that
Alright, sir. That's why I call him the paperboy because you know his outfit, you know that classic vintage style.
You're funny. It's odd that you call yourself the detective agency because the rest of you have the combined deductive powers of a pack of monkeys.
I cannot knock him dragging them, sir. You so bold with it.
Amazing. With your ultra deduction skills, you can see right to the heart of a case in an instant.
You're a role model for the agency. No.
The compliments. I'm like, did he not just drag y'all a couple moments ago? But he's still talented. Alright.
Never mind the cleanup here. You're done. You need to go with Rumpo. You two will travel by train.
Oh.
I'm gonna be a detective's assistant.
He like, I didn't sign up for this job. We just got through with this other thing.
I'm not a two-bit detective. I don't need an assistant.
Oh.
Why am I going with you?
Simple. I never bothered to learn how to take the train.
Sir, what is this? How are you a detective? You don't have to use the train. You gotta learn how to travel around the city, sir. You gotta upgrade. We need an explanation for that.
Yeah. Girl, I don't know.
I don't know.
That's not real, right?
It not real paperboy. He gotta get it together. A blue marble.
I was surprised at how naive Rumpo was. He didn't know anything. How to buy a ticket, how to get through the turnstile, or how to figure out which platform to go to. I guess he really can't do anything without using his supernatural ability.
That's a unique thing.
You know you're late, agents.
Hold on. Who are you? Where's Yasui?
I'm Minora. I took over from Yasui.
Oh.
This case has been reassigned to our division. So we no longer need you or your agency.
No, sir. Y'all need them because y'all just humans.
Master detective like me.
We won't need private investigators on this, because the victim was a cop who worked for me.
Oh, sis. She's gone. Oh, she's still.
Victim's a lady.
Yes, sir. Her body was found floating in the river this morning.
She was shot 3 times in the chest. We don't know where or when she was killed.
I don't know.
Bullets either.
This could be an ex-boyfriend or somebody part of the police investigation. You know, it can go either way.
Relationship, so we doubt it was a jealous lover.
Very interesting.
I don't know.
So
Could
that
be.
means you don't have any leads.
Oh, he got
That's
pressed.
all the more reason why we can't let some amateur private eye handle this.
Hey, don't this what the.
They put out nets? Yeah, nets strung across the water. Standard practice to dredge evidence from the river.
Wow, they planned this.
You're sure? Do you think that's a second victim?
Oh my gosh, she was a victim. Sir, you play too much. That was like, sir, no. What is this?
Don't be silly. Committing suicide alone? That's so passé these days. I have made a decision that if I'm going to end everything, I'll do it with a beautiful woman.
Sir, that is not what we had in mind. And what about the case, sir?
To this world all by my lonesome. That's my new plan. I'm on the lookout for a passionate and suicidal woman to die with me.
But
Bless his soul. Well, that's not
I
realistic.
was just drifting along, enjoying the glorious river.
I'm sure you were, so with them legs dangling, of course.
What brings you out here today, friend?
I'm on a job.
A job? What kind of job?
Investigation.
What a tragedy. What a terrible situation. A lovely young woman in her prime has lost her life.
No, that's not. He was like, he could have found somebody, but she gone. I'm like, sir, the detective's like, did we need this backstory, sir?
That was your weird friend.
Look at the agency, and yes, he always acts this way.
Oh, how I
That's right. He's himself to the very end. He don't care who's watching him, alright? He,
you and me both.
sir,
That's tough
his
to say.
logic.
Haven't officially gotten a job yet.
What? Why?
Ask Mr. Detective.
We don't need private eyes on this. Everyone in my
Y'all
team is
need some
better than
help
any
because
private
what
dick
happened to
out there.
Sis is unreal.
You bums.
Oh, tell me, officer, what's your name?
What? I am Sergeant Sugimoto, sir. The
Okay,
victim, Miss Yamagiwa,
Sergeant.
was my superior officer on the force.
All right, Sugimoto. Here's your chance. Solve this case in 60 seconds. Ready, set, go. I can solve this thing in under a minute. If you're as good as he says you are, you should be able to do that too.
Oh,
Okay,
I don't know, sir.
Let's see what you've got.
What are his abilities?
Tick tock, 50 seconds left.
I hope that's not what I look like when I'm under too much pressure.
Yes, sir.
Hold on. I know Yamagiwa was pursuing a political corruption case and also running an investigation on the Port Mafia.
Oh,
The murderer's MO is
corruption,
similar to
you
the mafia's,
know?
but they want retribution.
If she get caught up in that, yeah, they'll definitely take her out. They'll be like, she investigated too much.
The Port Mafia's retaliatory methods are quite specific. They have a signature that's as unique to them as a fingerprint. First, the traitor is forced on the ground and made to bite the criminal.
Oh,
Then they stomp
no.
on his head to shatter his jaw.
Oh my gosh, y'all are messed up. They like torturing.
3 times.
Dang, it went from 0 to 100 and the episode just started.
But still,
So this MO is similar to the Mafia's, but not exactly the same. That means
The killer was attempting a cover-up.
shooting 2 extra rounds to make it look like a mafia hit.
Hmm?
How cruel.
Oh my
Nice try,
god.
Sergeant. Too bad. You've got a ways to go before your case-solving skills match mine. But don't feel bad. You've been useful. You've helped us prove that Manure's best detectives are inferior to me.
I cannot. He said, thank you for proving my case. That's why I should be on this
Crack hard
investigation.
cases with just deduction. You've been reading too many crime novels. Cases are solved through investigation, interviewing persons of interest, and closely analyzing the crime scene.
Uh-huh. You got a pretty thick skull. Great detectives don't do investigations. My ability, ultra deduction, can instantly identify the killer. I can
Dang,
also
go
figure
dude
out
is
what
like,
killed
but you're
the
still a
murderers.
kid.
But wait, there's more. I can see in my mind's eye how to make the killer confess and where the evidence lies to prove our case.
But in real life, most people be like, sir, what are you talking
Given my
about?
line of work, I know all about you gifted types and your powers. But if you have such a special ability, then why do my colleagues and I still have a job?
My thoughts exactly. Now we're starting to understand each other, detective.
He didn't got to the detective like, hey.
please pardon my colleague's tactless behavior.
What can I say? My personal motto is, all's well that's well for me.
No, he did not. He said, if it's in it for me, there you go.
Better than being alive.
Well.
You can't stop
I can't.
bragging
All
about your
3 of
ability,
them, they're
so let's have a
chaotic.
look at it.
Really? So I guess I'm on the case. You should have just asked me nicely when I first
Oh, okay.
Too bad you've got a lot more confidence than experience. You realize
Well,
there's
he
no
proved
hard
himself.
evidence.
60
Would you like
seconds
me
is
to
a
add
whole lot.
64?
Well,
I won't.
I don't know. I think a regular person would have cracked under pressure because of that, you know.
Keeps the agency going. Once he puts on those glasses, Rombo's whole
Sir, them
deduction
glasses,
I can't believe
will them glasses make him see clearer? I need to know. Like, cause he was squinting at first, but. Alright, sir. Let me see the transformation. Or he might fly like Superman. You never know. Oh, okay. Sir, computer graphics in those glasses.
Yes, I see.
I see my ass.
He said, all you did was some glasses. He's like, whoa.
Okay.
The killer is
It's somebody on the police force. I feel like it.
Killer's you.
Who?
We're gonna stop it right here. So, Bree, what you think so far?
Is it between him or the immature detective? You know,
Uh huh.
because he knew too much, and then he said that she worked under him, and that they was working on the case, and maybe she went too far. Or you know how some people, okay, if you ever see like certain relationships, right, and it's controlling, and he claimed that it wasn't a lover's quarrel, and I'm like, how could you just rule that out that fast? How do you know that it wasn't an ex? And maybe he was her ex, and maybe he wanted to be with her, but she was like, no, I see you as a friend, but thank you for always being that great friend to me. How some men, they take it personal, and they be all like, you chose him over me when I could have gave you the life that you wanted. And I'm like, so I don't know. This case can go multiple ways, because I'm like, he knew too much about the details. He knew more than the other policemen. So, or he could be, that maybe somebody paid
Why
him
you think Rampo had, asked him all them questions to see if he could solve it in 60 seconds, and see what he going to say, if he going to slip up, you have to observe. That's what he did, so we're going to see.
It's between one of those two.
Yeah.
We'll see.
That's right. You're the killer.
Which one?
I know that you did it, Sergeant Sugimoto.
Oh.
Huh?
He did it?
Sergeant Sugimoto works for me on the force.
Sergeant Sugimoto is the one who killed her.
Ridiculous.
Oh my gosh. Sergeant, why'd you do that?
That's precisely why he's here. He wants to stay close to the investigation. And in case I didn't mention it,
Wow, that's smart.
I know where we can
You trying to make sure nobody,
Let me see your gun.
You've got to be kidding me. I can't just hand over my firearm to a civilian. They would take my badge away.
Sir, I don't know about that.
Your source of evidence is the one thing you can't look at.
But look at it this way. If we examine that gun and come up empty, then you prove you're right and I'm an idiot with a big mouth.
I've had
Oh,
enough of listening to your annoying voice. Sugimoto, show him your gun.
Show me gun, sir, if you're
The
innocent.
so-called
Come on
detective
now.
barked up this tree as far as he
You're
can go.
police.
If we prove him wrong, you'll shut up and go home. Go on, you can show him your gun.
Come
Hey,
on, sir.
What's the matter, Sugimoto?
Even here in a city filled with criminals, it isn't easy to acquire government-issued ammunition. Or, for that matter, a government-issued weapon.
Why aren't you saying anything, Sugimoto?
Sir, no, why you?
Specifically,
He had this
about
bright,
the
peppy
bullets
self to
used
him.
and how he'll explain their absence.
Sugimoto! You can't be the killer! Show us your gun and get this over with!
I don't know. Or maybe he knows the killer. He don't want to tell.
That's right, detective.
Come on, just show the gun. Sir! No, you did not pull the trigger. Not! Why you just really push him outside? You said you was on a mission. Why didn't you jump in front? You know what? I came with him.
Let me go.
You
I'm
had your
not
chance.
responsible.
Running away won't help. I've already determined the murder took place early yesterday morning at the abandoned shipyard. Just a few
Oh.
hundred meters upstream.
Sir, what do you do? It's seductive
I'm
skills.
sure we'll find more evidence there, including your footprints and hers, and the bloodstains you tried but failed to erase.
Oh my god.
How could you know that? No one could have figured it all out.
Okay,
Well, you
say
knew
your
too much
confession.
details.
Back at the station. It might be your last
Even the
time
older
there.
detective, he was like, he don't know yet. He got to investigate.
It was never my plan to shoot her.
Mm-hmm.
You see,
She turned you down?
leads in a small-time corruption case. But as she dug into it, she realized that she'd uncovered a larger crime involving a politician.
So why did you kill her, though?
But the politician knew he was vulnerable and already had a mole inside the force to get rid of any evidence.
Mm.
The mole you were talking about, that was you, right?
I had always wanted to become a police officer. He
Oh.
found me when I was depressed. I was at a little point after my
You didn't have to
third
kill
time
her,
taking the
though.
entrance exam. He asked me what I was willing to do to join the force. He used his influence
Well,
to help me become a cop.
corrupt
There was a
politics.
price. I had to report to him and follow his orders.
So he ordered you to kill Yamakiwa and you obeyed like a lapdog.
That's not true. I was trying to warn her about him. He was on to her. He'd kill her if she didn't give up her investigation.
Thanks. Sis, she just went digging too hard. Just some things are just meant to
Yeah,
just
mind
be
your
left
business.
alone.
Yeah.
Seriously, too. I've already made contact with a prosecutor I know. I just need to hand over the evidence.
The headstrong thing, you know.
I'm just trying to protect you. Give me the evidence or he'll hire someone to kill you. I want to help you stay alive.
By pointing out at her.
No, you're gonna hand over the gun. Give it to me. We both know you're not willing to shoot me.
Sis, you don't know him like that.
I can't. Give it to me or I'll shoot.
Girl, oh. She pulled the trigger. Oh no, it was by accident. Poor thing. She just got stuck with some bad stuff, some bad business. But I would have not run into a person holding a gun, sis. That was reckless of you.
But we both know the story doesn't end there, does it? There's still the matter of what you did with the body. You're in a bind. You panicked and made a rash choice. You called the crooked politician for help. He told you to destroy the evidence by making it look like a mafia hit. So you fired 2 more shots into her chest.
Dang, sorry. I feel sorry for you, but when you shot her in the chest 2 more times, I'm like, no, sir. You done made her death a misery. Poor thing can rest peacefully.
Where's the evidence Yamakiwa had gathered? That politician is responsible for her death. Tell me right now!
Hey, Sugimoto. Want me to guess what her final words were? I have an idea. I'm sorry. Correct.
I'm sorry. So sorry.
Well, this is so sad. I wish she wouldn't have, dug too deep. Just left it alone.
How does your power let you see all that? The evidence she had of the politician.
Well, he just see the truth, basically, you know? He has no judgment, so when you talk, he just listen.
Also, I'm sorry I doubted your special powers. We'll come to you the next time we get a tough case.
If you need my ultra deduction ability,
Paper boy, you did well. Okay, he said solve this in 60 seconds or less. I'm like, oh my gosh. That's a new world record. Could you do that? Okay, anybody else brain would have just melted, but Odu was like, okay, give me a second. I'm like, sir, he knew too many details and all this and that. As a detective, he was still like, I gotta investigate some more.
I pretty much know how Rompo figured it out.
Well, maybe, but he said his ability lets him solve the case instantly.
Oh right, I forgot. You don't know about him yet. See, the truth is, Rompo isn't gifted with special powers.
What? So why would
Rompo
he
is a rare breed.
in them glasses?
Yes.
He's an ungifted member of the crime-fighting team at the Armed Detective Agency. He
Ungifted?
himself seems to believe he's using an ability, but he's not. And even though he's childish, he's 26 years old.
Oh, so is he the oldest member of the group?
Respects Rompo is because they know his ultra deduction isn't an ability. I had heard about it, but today was the first time I got to witness him in action.
Wow, he got some special remarkableness to him.
He's using his ultra deduction ability today. I was secretly pinching his hair behind him. As you well know, my unique power is to neutralize anyone's ability if I touch them. I'm anti-gifted. No gifted person can use their ability while I'm in physical contact with them. This has always been true, no matter how strong their powers are. In other words, Rompo's ultra deduction is not a supernatural ability.
He's a regular person? Hold on, then how
He
did
was made different, you know?
There's nothing ultra about it.
But how? I mean, he
Yeah,
figured out who the killer was in such a short
I
time.
don't know.
How can deduction alone solve a hard case like that?
Well, I don't have that.
Well,
power.
it's part of investigation. You have to learn how to, assess the situation.
To make it look like a mafia hit.
Any innocent person who saw a body with 3 gunshot wounds would assume they were fired at the same time. What Tsukimoto said implied he knew the victim had died from the first shot. How could he have known that before the autopsy was
Yeah,
performed?
'cause I'm like, sir, you're supposed to go to the body and investigate after they, check the wounds and the bullets and see the distance.
That's because he observed the body was still in good condition. We could easily ID the victim. So, at most, it'd only been floating in the river for a day. Also, she looked as if she had dressed in a rush. She wasn't dressed for work. She had no makeup on. So
He said she had no makeup on. He was like she was
I see.
got caught off guard.
About the crime scene's location and that she was threatened like that.
I've got to admit, I don't know. A trained mind like Rompo has probably caught a lot more details than I could hope to quickly observe.
It's really amazing. Especially how he was able to figure out what her final words were.
Oh, well, that I knew. According to the police, she was not in a romantic relationship, but her wristwatch told a different story. It was an expensive European model, not something
Expensive watch.
a detective's salary would ordinarily buy for herself.
Oh, and it matched hers. I didn't even catch that. Oh, I knew it had to be an ex or somewhere.
When he called her, she went to see him right away without a trace of makeup. She trusted him. They even wore matching watches. It tells me they were in love.
Dang, sir, you took out your own lover by accident. But then you shot her 2 times in the chest after
I
that.
couldn't kick her head in to finish the cover-up. He knew it wouldn't look like the Mafia's work, but it was just too much for him to bear.
Dang, sir. Oh my goodness.
The
She didn't have a
ability to see
chance.
all of that would be par for the course if it were an actual
With 1 bullet, she probably would have survived. But 2 bullets after that, to the head or to the heart, wherever he told her, dude, to shoot her. Yeah, she wasn't gonna make it.
Rompo has solved dozens of cases using his ungifted mind. In every case, he was able to instantly determine the truth of the matter.
He's like a unique genius, you know? I feel like there's more than one type of genius. People have this one image of it, but I feel like everybody's a genius in their own way.
He truly is a great man, don't you think?
Somebody's not doing their job.
I get that's why it's like, sir,
I think I kind of get it now.
they just let him walk all the way up there.
Why everyone at the agency trusts Rompo and tells him how great he is.
Rumple, Paperboy. Woo, he's something else.
Yeah, so let's get into your commentary, Bree, about Rompo and his deduction skills.
I think this might have been one of the saddest. The fact that he loved old girl and he wanted to protect her. You know how sometimes some people, just in general, they're headstrong. They're like, I can do this. I can defend myself. You know, if not, I can call you for backup. And it's like, no, sis, you did too much digging. All you had to do was just let it go. You uncover something. Sometimes when you learn something, you have to be like, I have to just let it go because it's not worth my life. You know, of course, people want to see the breaking news, but some things, you know, should just be left alone, left a mystery, because you can't solve it on your own. You're just one person. I feel like they should have had a group of people, maybe. But then again, the corrupt politician, he got so many people in higher ups, they would have took out the whole group eventually because, you know, they're just regular people. They can't hire the FBI to protect them and all of that. So I think she just should have left it alone. And then when shot her by accident, I can tell that he was really torn, that he was really feeling, you know, deeply sorry, and that he wished he could take it back, but and then he called the politician, and then he went through with the shooting her 2 times, and I'm like, you know, bittersweet. I'm like, you just could have just ran and left the country or something. Just like, she already, you know, got shot. She already in pain, you know, due to uncovering this. And it's strange how both of them met through this weird situation about her trying to uncover the thing and then find out dude hired him, you know, to set her up. And then he was all like, hey, you know, at first I was just doing this job, but you know, I've grown to love you, and then the fact that you don't want to stop, and she's like, I gotta do this, and he's all like, it's not smart of you, your life is in danger, and then she just ran up, and then boom.
Yeah.
It was just over. Yeah. So I feel like he's always going to regret this decision that he made, obviously, because that was somebody that he loved. If it had been anybody else, I don't think he would have cared. He would just went to jail, but since it was somebody that he really grown, connected with, you know, it's just he was at a bad place in his life, and some people, they do be desperate for jobs. So it's very realistic, you know, situation what happened with him, and how he was down on his luck, and old girl, when she got involved with something she should have never dipped her nose in the first place.
And what'd you think about Rampo?
Rampo, he's a unique person. When I first saw him, I'm like, Paperboy, like, he came in relaxed. I was like, so what's his ability? Because everybody, according to us, I have their own ability. So his ability isn't really an ability. It's
just him.
Yeah, it's just him.
Yeah.
In the way he's his own natural gifted genius. Society see him as just a regular person, but he's all like, he feels that his mind, his own deductive skills, because it takes a lot to go through what he did, within that time frame, to know from point A to point B. Honestly, I feel like he is gifted. You don't really need a special ability for that, so I feel like
I think he does that because everybody else he's surrounded by has that, so he acts like his actual, natural talent is just like theirs. So he just think of it. He just think of it like it's a gift.
Like his brain power is like his gifted, basically.
Yeah, so he just, just like everybody else. So Rampo, he's one of my favorites too. So yeah. What about you? All the characters you've seen so far?
I don't know. Maybe the tiger. I feel like he's gonna grow confident over time.
Oh, you like Atashi? He's cute.
I feel like he'll be able to, it's like he's still settled in. It's like the agency still. He feel like he don't belong anywhere. But
and his trauma still following him. Yeah.
So I feel like he'll be able to. And next time he see Mr. Cape, whenever that is, with the dragon flame cape. Yeah, basically.
Atagawa?
Yes.
Yeah, that's his name.
Because I'm like, 7 billion yen. I'm like, you hurting that bad. You're part of one of the top mafias. So I figure y'all got, they probably have a decent amount of money, but not 7 billion. 7 billion. They probably somewhere in the millions, but not the billions. So we'll see how they're going to try to keep him hidden, because it's really scary to know that people are after you and just, that there's money placed on you. 7 billion?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Can you process that for a person, not like a house, a property, a place, a country, a continent?
Well, a person that turns to a tiger.
Right. Well, yeah, very rare.
And can regenerate, his parts when it's cut off.
Yeah.
When he turned to a tiger,
So bless his soul. Hopefully, the crew, they will definitely get it together, because they definitely handled the mafia the first time around. So we'll see what happens in Dazai in this hot mess universe, because I'm like, everybody is showing us different,
uniqueness
flavors and seasonings.
Yeah. So yeah, guys. So if you like our reaction to
Bungo Stray Dogs episode 5 reaction,
yes, thumbs up, subscribe. God bless. Stay safe. Love yourself. Even love your haters.
Think positive thoughts.
And peace. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all can watch some of our other reactions. We're doing Licorice Recoil and some other animes as well. We do K-pop, J-pop, all that type of stuff. So check out our channel for more content.
And let us know what you want us to react to down in the comments.
Yeah. And if you like Yu Yu Hakusho, like my face mask, you can go ahead and watch those reactions. We finished with that whole series and the OVA as well, 2018. So go and check it out. All right. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.